Ross Hardie with InkJetCarts. Technical support. And what we have here is one of the new Canon Maxify IB4020, and it's a inkjet printer only. We have not installed the original carts. We've only unpackaged the machine, and now it's expecting to put in these large cartridges. They are chipped. We do have refillables already that are also chipped, and now it's asking for cartridges. Initial. It's gonna take a few minutes. To set it up. And you do have some feedback from this cheesy little black and white, but it's going to tell you one by one to install the cartridges, and it's going to automatically move it after you put OK to the next position one by one, where you're going to use this slider in front, wait for it to be positioned, and then install the cartridge. You'll notice the black is a lot wider. I'll pull up the specs on these cartridges, but these are 2200 cartridges that come with the printer. Ask you to close the front cover, and the cartridges that we're going to provide you with are the XL size. These cartridges will hold what the XL size cartridges will hold. They'll be loaded with a lot more ink. There is a fill port plug and an air port plug. It's a pull tape strip. We also will, I believe, be shipping some of these pre-filled. You will have that option. And in the next video, after this commissions, does its self-test and everything else, and prints out the charts, we will go ahead and load one for you and show you how to put it in. Now, these printers, you don't really have a change cartridge procedure on this printer until this ink runs out. You will run this cavernous cartridge to bone dry, and it'll tell you when to pull it. And when you open the front door and follow the tutorial and such and so forth, and fill and prime this cartridge the first time, and or install our pre-filled cartridge and pull the tear strip off, then you will be installing it and running it to empty, at which time it'll tell you and nag you that it's out of ink. And when that day comes, you'll pull it, refill it, put it back in, and it'll show full again, just like the 1200 series. Really good printer. Thinking about moving away from an Epson printer and moving to a new style printer with pigmented inks. These new Canon Maxifys are recommended by InkJetCarts to replace Epson printers with pigmented inks. Simple inkjet printer on the IB4020 and on the MB models like 5320, 2020, 2320, and so on, which have scanner fax and all of the other options. As you can see here, we do have our inks. They're ready to go. We've already run them in the 2020 or the 2320, the scanner fax model. That one's in service just down the street from us. We bought it only for videoing, and somebody wanted it, so they came by and picked it up. And you're gonna love this printer. I believe this is gonna be probably a 3+ ounce cartridge, and I believe these will hold 30, maybe more. We'll show you when we actually launch them. With a large 30 mil and a large 60+ mil cartridge, it's very likely you will not be refilling it. I'll have all the specs for you after it's through doing its thing. It says about 7 minutes, so we're not gonna wait. We'll wait for the reports to print. We'll come back online. I'll show you how to fill a cartridge and put it in. Ross Hardie, InkJetCarts. technical support with the new Canon Maxify IB4020 printer using the large PGI 2200 cartridges, pre-chipped, ready to go, bulk inks, pigmented inks that you will love, and we call them Maxim. Ross Hardie, InkJetCarts. Thank you.